You better than me. When we was in China, I said gracias. That is not it.
Looks like we getting married in December.
Yay.
I would just slap that shit right on some hoe forehead. That's all I would want to do.
We had sex on the first night. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of After Class the Queens podcast. We are missing Jazz, as you cannot see, actually. Right. So try not to be too disappointed. She's still crying from last episode.
Oh, shit.
Just kidding. No, honestly, if you guys haven't watched last episode, I feel like that was the realest conversation we have ever had. That was great. We back from Sis's birthday over there,
that
bitch.
I'm still trying to get right.
That
from.
she's still trying to fucking recover from.
Get it together.
So Sis's birthday was when, sis?
Friday. It was Friday,
April
right?
23rd.
Everything is a blur. I can't really remember. April 23rd. Right. April 23rd was my birthday. We were in Mexico and we had so much fun. We had so much fun, and Sis did a vlog, so you guys will be able to see.
Yes, actually, that's right. Yeah, I did film a vlog. I filmed. Yeah. I was basically filming the whole thing so y'all can see like a little.
Come on, work and play.
A little situation. We really missed Whammy though. Whammy was supposed to come, but we were so fucking last minute with it. She wasn't able to come.
We'll get to it.
It's all right.
Don't worry.
There were so many moments where we were like, huh?
I know.
Wait,
bro.
what? And we needed Whammy to translate.
Did you say anything in Spanish?
Okay, so bitch. So this is my
was the
thing.
first night.
Already tired. We're starting.
So this is my thing. So we traveled to Cancun. We had a great travel day. 6 a.m. flight, whatever. I don't know why we traveled to Denver. Then we went back to Cancun. Then we go to So it was from LA to Denver to Cancun, whatever. So my thing is I feel bad when I go to different city or different countries rather, and I'm like expecting all the people to know English. Like, how fucking selfish is that? Like, bitch, you come into my country, so you need to get with my language.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So anytime that I went to Greece or Italy, like, I feel like Americans, we have the
expectation
and the ignorance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of traveling to those places, expecting everybody to speak English and to understand what we're saying.
We going to their home.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Which brings me to this. Like, anytime that Tally and I go to a different country together, Tally like picks up their language so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just speaking it already. Like, he knows the basic. You said what?
I said of fucking course.
Yeah, he just knows the basic phrases, whether it be the people at the hotel or restaurants, whatever. So I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna get with it. Gracias every motherfucking time.
Right. Yes, come on,
Gracias
polite.
every motherfucking time.
You better be polite first.
Hola.
Gracias every motherfucking time. Hola every motherfucking time. Okay.
As good as it got.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias a little more fluent. Like, because when you say hola, it's like, oh, she American as fuck.
True.
You know? But
ignorant.
Buenos dias is good day.
Hola.
That's fucking ignorant American right there.
Hola. Bitch, we was at Planet Hollywood. Last time I checked, Hollywood is in the United States.
Y'all better speak English.
No, but yeah, stuff like that. They would always ask me like, habla español. Yeah, español. Yeah. And I'll be like, poquito or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just try to hold conversation.
Right.
So we were at our first restaurant that we went to. Yeah, it was like their Mexican restaurant of the hotel. And whatever, the food was going good, blah, blah. And I was like... what did I say?
I'm scared.
He came. The server came, and I was like, "Yeah." He was like,
"Are you?"
He
finished,
said something. Yeah, like, "Are you finished in English?" And I was like, "Yes, finito."
First of all, that's Italian. That's
finito.
I'm like, he didn't say anything because I thought he was gonna be surprised. I thought he was gonna be like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
He didn't say nothing, so I was like,
finito.
"Did I say?" So I asked them. I asked Sis and her cousin. I'm like, "Did I say that wrong?" And they're like, "No, I think finito's right. Finito."
Right.
No.
And then we
looked it up on Google.
That shit is Italian.
What did it tell you?
That shit was Italian.
That shit was Italian. So then he came back and she was like, "Okay, so I know I just told you finito, but is that
the correct way to say
and
it?"
He was like,
"No." What did he tell you?
That's Italian. I can't remember.
It was difficult.
Terminé. Ya terminé.
Oh, terminé. Yeah, that was. Yeah,
or
that
acabé con mi comida.
That's not what it was. That won't it.
It was something like that. It was something very,
different.
very difficult.
Acabaste.
I'd rather just say finished.
That's why I was like finito. Finito makes sense. Finito and finish. That makes so much sense.
Finished. So finito is not Spanish.
I know. Yeah. I know.
That shit. Hey.
So that's that moment where I felt dumb as fuck. I felt so dumb. I thought I had it. I thought I had it.
It's okay. You better than me. When we was in China, I said gracias. That is not it.
This is literally the example of an ignorant American.
That is not it. I was like gracias, and I was like, oop, she shit. Fuck. God damn it.
She shit.
God damn.
Oh no!
Can't we all just speak English?
Okay.
Shit.
Let's meet in the middle.
Hold up my phone, bitch. You go look at this.
Right. Let's meet
no,
in the
sis,
middle.
you fucking need one of those things where you just like talk into
the
it.
The translator.
Right.
Bitch, I tried using that in China. That shit was slow as fuck. And he just looked at me. He started screaming at me louder because I was like, "Can we get here?"
They're like,
and he's screaming at me like if I would understand more. I'm like, okay.
I know. I be feeling so bad, but I'm like, there's nothing I could do. Like,
right.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like, I don't even know sign language.
No, I can't even tell. Like, I just as soon as they say no English, I just give up. I'm like, okay, never mind.
It's like we got a friend.
I have a thing. I have a thing that I want to propose because I think one thing that we really dealt with in Cancun was like we just have a different mindset than the people that were there, right? Because there was two sides to the hotel. There was the all adult side, and then there was like a family side where all the fucking restaurants were. So we had to travel to the family side. Everything. I had no intentions of going to the family side. I wanted to stay in the adult side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But all the restaurants were there and all the bars, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it was actually like my first time experiencing like
the all-inclusive thing. Is that what you were saying?
No. Just the fucking women, the older women there with their husbands and their families looking at us like we're some type, like we're just so.
The first night that we went out, this old lady looked at me like
because explain to them the type of dress. Explain to them the type of dress that you were wearing.
So I had a dress. A
see-through one.
No, hell no, I won't see through. But it crossed like this.
The nippies.
Like it was, you could see my tattoo, my stomach, and then my
side.
It
was out.
All of this, was like this.
So it was the lace.
It was like a cross. The picture I posted,
the lace one, right?
The brown picture that I posted. First of all, I got a long sleeve.
I love that dress.
It's a long sleeve dress, right?
Yeah.
Well, what I don't understand is you're looking at me like this, but there's motherfuckers walking around in swimsuits.
Did you wear
underwear?
What's
the difference? Huh?
Did you wear underwear?
No, I didn't wear no underwear.
I couldn't wear underwear. She felt the breeze.
That's ugly as fuck.
It is ugly when you see the underwear.
Yeah, because you can see the side. Right. But I'm like, bro, you're looking at me crazy. But what's the difference between me wearing this and then me wearing a swimsuit tomorrow morning? I don't understand. You wouldn't look at me crazy if I had a swimsuit on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we're literally in the middle of
it's the outfits that we be wearing that's like supposed to be covered, but it's not because in this day and age that we're in right now and our style, we like the different cutouts.
Yeah,
and like
even to show.
Like
yes,
right. This, but then like my back is
out.
It looks like a bra.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's really
we
cute,
like
actually.
right. We like shit like that. So it's like for the older people or whatever that have a different mindset because they have families. Like imagine if Kim was there with her family. She would be wearing the same thing that she was wearing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure would.
But what is the right way? Like, do we alter ourselves because we're around family members and children?
No, I don't.
Because that's not your responsibility.
Yeah, I don't. Like there's certain
we
things
were
that I'll alter.
We were literally like the only three that like came from Vegas or something. Everybody else was in t-shirts, like pants. Like they don't look like they're on vacation.
Them floral fucking button-ups, goddamn floral button-ups that families wear to vacations.
But did it make me feel comfortable? Did it make me feel uncomfortable? It kind of did, honestly.
Was it locals? Or like vacationers?
No, locals was loving us.
Because I was like,
it was
usually
like the vacation, like
usually in Spanish countries they actually embrace like, you know, you being in a bra and shorts.
Yeah. Well, as the trip went on, this was on a Wednesday. When we got to like Friday and Saturday, there was more people there that looked like us. Like there was just more.
Oh, okay.
There was more people. Like we were running into more younger people, like the younger crowd. But that first day, like as soon as we walked into the restaurant, it was like we stood out. We stood out.
Culture shock.
Yes. Like you would have been like, they don't belong here. Like
well, you don't belong here.
It was different. No, it was different.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did we walk into a retirement home?
Okay, bitch.
You went to the wrong restaurant
because we're all just like
we look like we at the club.
Mini dress.
We going to the club,
right?
Yeah. Nah, but I don't feel the need to alter. Like I'm sorry, I don't care about your child seeing. Like I don't.
But it's not your responsibility. So
now there's certain things that I will alter, like the way that I speak, or if I'll attempt to not cuss around kids and like families. But as far as the way that I dress, that ain't got nothing to do with sorry. Like,
right.
You just have to suck it up.
Right. Which brings me to, I will never, when I'm freaking 40 or 50 or whatever, you will never catch my man looking at some 20-year-old, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without me looking at the same time.
Exactly.
Exactly. He gonna be like, ooh, that's a dress that you brought, huh? I'm like, hell yeah.
Right. That's what
and he's gonna love me in it first. Yeah. And I feel like maybe that's why the women were looking at us crazy, because they were so mad that like we were giving their husbands something to look at, and maybe they haven't given their husbands something to look at, or whatever in a while.
The men were like cool. It was the women that were just like,
of course,
the older women
they're insecure.
Who were just like, ugh. I'm like,
like, ugh, you so old and stale.
That old woman sitting next to us.
Bro, literally as soon as I walked in, she just looked at me and was like,
sour as
fuck. And my cousin Key, like, me and her are very similar.
Yeah.
Like, she got a mouth on her and I got a mouth on me.
Oh,
like,
I know.
She'll say something. She'll literally say
Did
something.
she?
Yeah, she says, like, she said something as the lady was looking at her. She said something to me so she could see, the old lady could see that I knew that she was looking at me. So then the entire time, I just kept turning around and looking at her. I'm like, bitch, enjoy your dinner. I'm literally not doing anything to you. I don't understand.
But then we realized she had Parkinson's. Not funny. But I think that may be the reason why we had confused her for looking at you.
And sometimes it's probably not that.
Well, yeah, so then I told Kiara, I was like, she's still shaking her head.
Oh my God.
And I was like, this is not.
Yeah, so maybe she wasn't shaking her head at you.
She's still shaking her head.
Oh my God.
What did you say?
Oh, we gotta cut this out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we gotta cut that out. People gonna come for us bad.
Yeah,
I got Parkinson's. And like,
oh my God, they're like, well, I have
I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe.
But yeah,
she wasn't trying to do that. She wasn't looking at you with judgment.
I was like, her head is still shaking. I think she has Parkinson's. Like, I don't know if she was. She might have still been looking at me with judgment, but I don't know if she was actually shaking.
You weren't
her
sure.
Head. Yeah, like, I'm not doing this with you. Moral of the story.
Is get your shit together.
Right.
Yeah,
and stay on the adult side.
With
your mini slutty dresses.
Okay.
That are so freaking cute.
That are so cute. It's fine.
What else did we do in Cancun? We
oh my God, we went to the Cenote.
Or Cenote.
Cenote.
Like Santa?
No. It's like a
he said it's a cave with water.
It's like a sinkhole type of thing.
Oh yes,
it was
those are
so fun. We did that. We went
zip lining,
ATVs. Oh my God, it was so much fun.
With that view, amazing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was a fun day.
It really was.
Oh, you did it all in the same day.
Yeah, it was like
I thought you spread it out.
We drove to this like place. It's like jungle basically, and then just did it all. This was on my birthday. We just did all of that. And then came back and drank, whatever.
Was it like a tour?
Kind of, yeah. It was kind of like a tour. But then and then of course I wanted to do jet skis and snorkeling. First of all, I've been talking about jet skis and snorkeling since before my trip. Like
literally,
that is all
she wanted to do.
Like that's it. I just wanted to jump on a jet ski
and get the fuck
and
out
live
of there.
my life. So we planned it like, okay, we're going to do the cenote and the ATVs on my birthday, and then we're going to do the jet skis and stuff on Saturday. Well, we should have did it this way, because Saturday came and they were like, oh, there's winds. The winds were just really high. And
weather.
But the weather was fine, but it was the winds.
Yeah.
Right? That was causing the waves to be really high. First of all, it's called a wave runner, bitch. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do is run the waves.
Right.
So then I wake up and I see jet skis all in the ocean. I said, I'm sorry. I thought that we couldn't do the jet skis. And they were like, oh, no, the tourists can do the jet skis. Planet Hollywood just can't do the jet skis because it's a liability. See, that's that's the American shit right there. That is what that is. That's the corporate. The corporate it's an American business. The corporate American people are like, hell no, But the Mexican people is like, hell yeah. Go out there. If you fuck up, I don't really know what to tell you. But
right, you just gonna pass out over there.
But I was just like, I wish you guys would have told me that because we could have figured something out. They were riding them Saturday and Sunday. Oh, and it was multiple. And they were like, oh yeah, it's only us that can't do it. I'm like, so you lied because you over here said the governor said that y'all couldn't do it. No, the governor didn't say it. Pete at the top of the food chain said that y'all couldn't do it.
Oh my God.
I was so pissed. I was so fucking pissed. It's all right though.
Yeah, so I feel like the last 2 days we literally just chilled in the hotel.
Yeah.
Just like
Saturday we got lit. Saturday night was the night that we had so many shots. That was the night that we met we met like more people, more like younger people. We went to the steakhouse and they were just giving us shots after shots after shots after
Holy
shots.
shit.
And yeah, I like don't even really remember. Like, first of all, we woke up the next morning like my like underwear is still outside.
We definitely jumped into our naked.
We had a swim out, yeah. So we all got in the swim out naked. So it was just, but it was we had so much fun.
It was all around. It was just a good girls trip.
Did y'all make it to the bed?
It was.
Oh yeah,
we made it to the bed.
You made it to the bed.
Well, absolutely.
Of course.
Okay. I don't remember how I got there.
And now if I drank vodka,
we would have been in the bathroom.
So wait,
I would have been asleep in the bath. Tequila,
man.
all throughout.
Yeah, tequila.
What?
You don't like tequila?
Nah, bitch, I do the Tito's.
Oh hell no.
Tito's vodka?
Vodka is what I put on an open wound.
Right.
Vodka is what I put on an open wound. I can't drink that shit.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not. That shit just makes me throw up the first shot.
The only time I can drink, the good thing about vodka is it's a good drink. I mean, a good like
mixer?
Alcohol to mix with. So like I can drink it when it's in something like that, but I prefer just dark liquor. But
I could do whiskey shots.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we drank whiskey. But the tequila was good. Oh, and then they sent us 1942. Don Julio. We drank that entire bottle.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, bitch, y'all were lit.
Good.
Bro, it was so good.
I could have
so oh my God.
Smooth.
I was like, wonder why people pay $200 for this fucking bottle.
Right.
Shit is amazing.
Right. Exactly.
And I didn't have we never had a hangover. Like,
really?
We never, I mean, when I woke up, I would be like, okay, I need to drink water and eat.
Right,
but as soon as I would eat and drink, I'd be cool. Like, I never...
I saw these pills, like I think they have them now and like Sprouts and shit. It's like a recovery pill, so you drink it right before you're gonna drink a lot, and you don't wake up with a hangover.
I need some of them. Take me to Atlanta.
Right.
Oh, so take it.
Yeah,
so look at it because I was like, damn, they got this shit. I'm gonna take this.
Ain't nothing worse than waking up with a fuking hangover.
We'll take it Saturday.
So what do you think? So what do you think? 23. What do you want 23 to be for yourself, sis? Like,
I just
from 22 to 23, what is
the goal?
I'm just it's actually really crazy, like the timeline of everything. Like I'm kind of starting off my 23rd year in Atlanta, like working towards things that I have been wanting to work towards. So it's just it's like the perfect timing of me just being able to just go and focus on myself. Like, I'm single, like I can just go and focus on what I've been wanting to focus on, so there's like certain things that I like kind of have in the works right now with like the acting world, and I'm just trying to just build something different and just really work on that. And I think now it's just the perfect timing. I'm actually starting off my 23rd year doing that.
Right.
So it's just, I think it's really exciting. So I'm kind of just trying to keep the momentum and just
not stop.
Just go for it. I'm like, well, here we go. We're going to Atlanta next week.
Yeah, and you're gonna be gone. You're gonna be gone for how long?
So I'm gonna take it. It depends if this job that I can't fucking say, but if this job like comes through, I'm gonna be gone longer. But as of right now, I'm definitely gonna be gone a month.
Okay.
For sure. And then at the end of the month, if I'm like, okay, I could do June. Okay, well, I'll do June. Like, but I won't be gone any longer than like summer. Like,
Daiquiri?
I'll be. Oh yeah, Daiquiri and Dream, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone. But I will be.
What about them damn turtles?
Oh, I'm taking them hoes back to pet store.
She's like, here, you're donating.
I'm taking it back to the pet store. They
damn
too much.
Turtles.
They're too
I can't
much.
believe you.
But I really want a snake. But anyway.
Hold on now. You ain't gonna take all that.
Yeah, I need a snake, but I'm gonna get that later on when I get back. But no, I definitely am gonna.
So basically, they can't our viewer. Well, actually, we're gonna have to figure out how we can get you on like Skype or something.
Yeah,
like FaceTime, because I'm like, damn, she not about to be in the after class room for a
while.
minute.
Yeah, no,
I know
we could
what
probably
we could
do something, some kind of Skype situation.
When you do that, you could screen record it and then you can put it next to us.
Oh,
yeah.
Like you can talk to me on Skype and then put it like in the. We can figure something out.
That's what we'll do. There it is.
We can figure something out. But
that's what it is.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I can't believe you're leaving.
I literally just left from Atlanta for a month.
Isn't that crazy? And now I'm going. Yeah, like it's crazy. But you got your. She pretty much about to be gone too. You going on a whole fucking tour, aren't you?
Oh yeah, right. I do want to start the Q&L. Traveling again and teaching class since things are kind of open or whatever, because. Looks like we get married in December.
Yay!
In December.
December? So not November anymore?
No, because bitch.
Oh. What?
My fucking so the date that was working out for us was November 19th,
right?
And I didn't realize that that's the day of Tristan's birthday. And I was like,
Tristan
Mom,
can celebrate that shit at the
know.
wedding.
Right. So I texted my mom because I already fucking knew she was gonna be all salty, and I was like, so I told her, and she was like, so basically, you're not gonna be at any of Tristan's birthday parties because you're going to be celebrating your anniversary. I'm like, okay, maybe the first and the second one, but it's not like, but I know.
She's talking about like
later
down the line in the future.
Okay, I can understand that.
It's
don't
like forever.
Understand it. I'm like, why can't
but
we?
He's a kid. He'd be okay.
I'm like, why can't we celebrate two things in one day?
Right.
I don't know if it's really that deep. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it really is. I don't think
that's
it is.
That's her little baby.
But what does make it deep is my mom's literally at my wedding wishing that she can be doing something for Tristan right now. Or like feeling bad that Tristan's not having his birthday.
To Tristan. Yeah, I get that. So what day in December?
December 3rd.
Okay, so early. Oh, so still
Christmas
early
time. So
yeah,
celebrating.
Exactly.
That's cool.
So save the date, everybody. December 3rd is when she's finally locking it down.
Yes.
We still need to like give money to the venue or whatever, but
we
still
need to do the important part. But
yeah.
Hell yeah, that's dope. At the spot, at that
spot that I was telling you.
Yeah.
I'll show you, Whammy.
Right before the new year.
Exactly.
Bring it in, bitch.
Right.
Exactly. So it gives us enough time to plan and get everything all together or whatever. So so that's good.
That's dope.
But I want to go over. I want to go over to Whammy because what was you doing while we was in Mexico, bitch?
Right.
Well, bitch, I got COVID tested like 5 times. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
But I was busy. I can't say a lot of things that are going on, but I'm in that stage. I was talking to you guys about it before, but I'm in that stage where also it's a weird transition stage. So like sometimes just everything happens at once and you're like, well, damn, I just wanted a cute little one too. And y'all gotta just
y'all are giving me everything.
I know. I was like, come on, universe. It may not be like or feel at the moment like it's not what you wanted, but it is what you asked for.
Exactly.
So it's gonna happen. Whether you like it or not, it's going to happen that way because that's what you're putting out to happen. So I'm just like, damn, I'm a little overwhelmed, but I don't want to be negative.
Are you and Yale dealing with the same thing or is it just you?
I feel like I feel it more because I'm very ambitious when something happens to me. So like, let's say if I'm really sad or I'm really like overwhelmed about something, I'll feel it to the core.
Like it's heavier.
Yeah, like Ye could be like, he feels it too, but sometimes he can be like, oh, okay, don't worry about it. We'll get through it or whatever.
Right.
Me, I'm just like, damn, why am I literally talk to him. I'm like, why the fuck am I like this?
Yeah.
So when it's all happening as of right now, I was kind of sad in the beginning. Like, what's today? Wednesday? I was sad on Monday. I had a long day. I had a lot of like meetings and conversations. And a lot of good things were said. And I know a lot of good things are going to happen. But when you just take up so much information, you don't know when to start or where to start.
To do. Absolutely.
So
that's exactly. Yeah.
It's not that I'm sad. I'm just like, whoa.
Overwhelmed. It's overwhelming.
Like, what now?
Yeah.
What do I do now? So it's not a bad thing. I'm not necessarily putting out bad energy, but I just I know when I get to that point, I need to take it day by day. If not, I will be like when people ask me, what am I doing? It's like, I can't really tell you because I have to look
like,
at
I don't even know what the,
where the fuck to start. So it's like, I feel like, damn, even you got to ask me, what am I doing? And I'm like, I can't answer you. I don't even know right now. Yeah. I know I'm working. I know I'm doing stuff, but I can't describe it to you.
Yeah.
So it's just like, which is a transition stage is what I say. That's and I know a lot of people could relate. Like when you're going through something and it's not necessarily a bad thing, you're just like, well, I gotta get shit done.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go, but I'll tell you, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll know. You'll see it happen, and then I'll be like, you remember that time?
Yeah.
And that's all I can say. But
I get it. I get that. That's kind of how I feel about going to Atlanta. Like I've been pushing this off just because I had so much time. Like I was like, oh yeah, going to Atlanta for the summer and then
finally
and then like actual jobs started popping up in Atlanta, like from people that I was talking to. Like things actually started. Like there was just so much that has like happened and so much that I have meetings set up and like all of these things and I'm like, okay, now the time is here and I leave. I can actually say I leave next week and I'm kind of like.
You see?
I don't want to say that I'm not excited. Like, I'm definitely excited. But I was really excited before because it was just a thought.
Right.
And, like, now that it's happening, I'm like,
oh, shit.
Holy shit. Like, I'm really about to, this is it. Like, I'm actually starting, like, this new journey. And I don't even know how to. Right. Yes. Right. Like, it's. I get it. It's different. But it's a good thing, though. Like, it's a good kind of stress. Like it's a good kind of overwhelm and it's more so, I think for me, I'm more so afraid of like the unknown, you know, especially when you're transitioning into like a new world and you really want to work towards something that's new to you, you know? So it's more so like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't know what to expect when I get to, you know,
that's the
Atlanta.
Best thing.
Like, that's what's so scary.
That's the best thing. And
it's exciting.
I literally thought the same thing when I went to Atlanta. And then I was like, bitch, I could actually end up staying here.
Yeah, I remember I literally remember when we had breakfast in Atlanta, she was like, I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I'm feeling it. And I was like.
So I think the best thing for both of you guys is to just, like you guys already fucking know, is just to take it day by day. Like, don't put too much expectation on whatever it is that's coming or whatever it is that's pending. Don't put any expectations on it. Just let it the fuck ride. And just make sure that whatever it is that you're working on, like, it's something that you actually want and not something that you feel like you should have. You know what I'm saying? Like, always know that it's something that you actually want, because that's how your energy is going to stay like where it needs to be in order for goodness to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I actually would rather be overwhelmed with so much happening than
nothing.
Yeah.
Right. It is. I would too.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I say it's
make a list
stress.
for yourself every single day to kind of like put energy towards every lane that you're working on. You know what I'm saying? And kind of just manage it in that way.
Yeah.
I will say that I think the reason I also feel like that, because I'm such a creature of like of a habit. Like, you create like your schedule and you do something. So in this case, you're like, well, you got to do X, Y, and Z, and you just got to see it all working out.
Right.
You know, you got to see it working. It is working out, I'm saying. But, like, now, you know, since you're not in your comfortable spot anymore, which I love being uncomfortable, so that's why I know it's exciting. But since I am in the uncomfortable stage, meaning, like, my days are not going to be the same or, like, going through, like, the same schedule, so I constantly have to switch it up. Every day. So, you know me, I can wake up, go to the gym, 6 a.m., go to fucking dance, go fucking film something, and I'm good for the day.
Yeah.
But then, like, now it's like, okay, now
it's turning
it's different.
Into,
exactly.
Yeah, now it's like, okay, you're going to do something different every day. You're going to...
Good. That's what needs to happen for growth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen.
Right.
Absolutely.
You got to switch it up.
Yeah. And working with someone else that is also very hardworking, too. It's like we're dealing with two people and our schedules, which is great. We're happy for each other. So we're just like trying to be there for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's dope.
At least you guys are both going through it, together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
And you guys can manage it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what did you want to propose to us, sis?
Oh, okay.
Not that it happened or anything.
No. Not that it happened, but the reason I actually had this conversation is because me and my cousin were talking about like her situation. It's like somebody that she hasn't met, and like we got into a whole we got into like a whole little like just discussion of just comparing. So my thing is, let's say for example, kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Basically the question is, are you open to a one night stand? So for example.
And Sammy and I have to take
Right.
take ourselves away.
Right.
I'm like, well, now no.
Right.
I'm like,
right.
no.
Like, we can never.
What? Don't fucking get in your feelings. Fuck. God damn. Okay. So open to a one night stand. So let's say, okay, like we're out having a good time. Like we go to this club, we meet somebody. Like I meet someone and get his number, and then I leave, and he's like, yo, like, what are you doing right now? And I'm like, okay. So then basically we end up right?
No.
Or
that's the way that you fucking ass.
Right. Or right.
Nothing.
Or are you open to, let's say, like, this is something that's happened to me personally. You go to Vegas, right? Go to Vegas, and we're there for 3 days. 3 days, see somebody that you're like, okay, you get their number, you find out that they're there for 3 days too. Okay, you know, you guys are kind of talking, but you don't know them because you only met them yesterday, or you only met them 2 days ago. But you end up having sex before the trip is over. Are you okay with doing that? Versus, so like me personally, the one night stand thing, I'm not with the one night stand thing. Me personally, I'm not with the I meet you tonight, unless now it depends on who it is though.
Like if we've known them.
Well, no, not necessarily.
I think Tally and I definitely had a one night stand.
But really? But did you?
Because we had sex on the first night.
Oh, bitch, you did it.
Huh?
But did you?
Because you went back to
ended
him.
up being
But
together.
you ended up being right.
Yeah.
Because a one night, right.
She means like disappear.
But yeah, like a one night
Right.
stand would be like, cool, that was
Why
great.
is it called a one night stand?
Because it's
Because
a one
that's
time.
it. It's a one night and one night only.
Night. Oh, it stands for one night.
Not me trying to break it
It
down.
stands for one night.
One night only. Yeah. So like this is
It should
it.
be called one night only.
One night only. Have you had a one night only?
Because one night stand
Is like, yeah. So it's like,
it stands for one night.
I guess it depends. I guess it
My feelings
depends
for you
on
only
me.
stand for one night.
this one night, and that's it. Like I'm not. I'm not into. So I have had a one night stand before, like only one in my entire life.
How was it?
Like that, but that's the thing. Like I think that's one reason why I'm not okay with the one night stand, because what makes sex so good is when you have that built up like
Attraction.
Something, you know, even if it's only 2 days. Like I'm okay with we meet on a cruise and then we end up like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? But one night, I just met you. First of all, I just seen you at the club. Like I just seen you at the club. Yes, like you may be fine or whatever. But now it's just like sex. Like I don't even have anything built up. There's no, so it wasn't actually worth it to me.
Right.
Whereas at least like
a
now,
lot of people actually find that out, that it wasn't even
it's not worth it. Right. Now the ones where you have a couple days to kind of like fill them out. You may not know them. You still don't know them. Like I still am fucking a stranger technically because I just met you 2 days ago. But I still have this like, we still have this built up tension of kind of like, okay, well when we do for the first time, it's maybe we will, maybe we won't. When you have a one night stand, you don't even have time to think about that because it's like, oh, we just left the club. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's fuck, and I'm leaving. That's stupid.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's just like weird to me. So, okay, so then this brings me to my next topic. Let's say that you said what, Rashad? No, because this is a big conversation that women need to think about, because so my cousin, not to put my cousin's business out there, but my cousin in a little situation, right? And they have not met in person for
ever. Oh, not once.
Today is their first time. Okay. Today is their first time. So we had the conversation. Right. We had the conversation of, so are we gonna are they gonna
do it?
End up like, are they gonna have sex or are they not? Because she was.
What does she want to do?
She's that's
open
the
to
thing.
it?
Like she's open to it, but she was also kind of like, like I don't. Well, because that's the thing. She doesn't really know what to expect.
Right.
Have they not sent each other pictures and stuff?
Right.
Kind of.
Hello?
But
they've been in a long distance relationship.
He's not photogenic. So like.
Oh.
So like that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Well, and he could have easily stolen pictures.
Right.
Like,
so I guess catfish.
That's just a scary.
So technically, you can't depend.
That's just a scary
but they've been
thing.
FaceTiming, so no catfish.
Yeah, like that's just a scary thing to like. Just to bring it full circle, it's a scary thing to be talking to basically a stranger. Like, and not that he's a stranger to her, but at least if me and you meet and we're friends, right? And we're hanging out. We hang out, but we haven't had sex yet. But we're hanging out just to like, we're feeling each other out so we know when we do have sex, like it's not gonna be awkward. Like weird. Like I know that I like you, you know that you like me, I know that I'm attracted to you and vice versa. Like there's all of these things, whereas right now for her it's like, she still got to figure all of that out because all they have is
how many months?
Text messages and let's see, not long, like March.
Then no, bitch is only.
And
April.
how long is he staying?
Until Friday, so Wednesday night and Thursday night, and he leaves Friday. So and she took her. She's not staying with me. She's gone. She gone.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, I already know what the fuck is gonna happen. But
what is gonna happen?
It's gonna happen.
That shit is gonna happen. But this is the thing, like you never know because 50, what if there is because it's like what if I
don't like you
exactly then like that's scary as fuck. Like this man just flew out to you and like
that's why there should be no expectations at all.
That's why which I don't think she really does
unless she's a person that's been like craving dick.
You know right. Yeah. And she I mean I get that. But at the same time it's just kind of like I don't know. That's just a difficult thing for me because if what if I don't like you? What do I do, Rashad? Like we've been talking this whole time. Now you stuck in Santa Monica. Like now you stuck in Santa Monica. Like I don't know.
Here's the thing. Here's the question that I'm gonna fucking ask.
Okay.
What are your requirements?
Right.
In order for you to even get to that level, because to
the sex level,
yeah, because it's like there's certain levels that you're gonna need to pass.
You about to talk, Rashad?
Okay, bitch.
I done got Rashad to come on the air.
Engineer,
I done got Rashad to come on the air. What you got to say?
But let me finish my thought because it's like, yeah. For a one night stand and for this little 3-day meeting or whatever, you're going to need to meet these different requirements in order for me to even look at you in that way. Because right now I'm trying to get to know you as like a fucking friend.
Exactly.
Can I even stand your fucking head?
Exactly. Because in a regular relationship, like I was saying with me, if I liked you and you liked me, we have that time to get to that point. They got 3 days. Like, yes, they've been talking, but it's like, what if, I don't know. That's
all I gotta say is, damn, you gonna have to fly back if you really like me, because we ain't fucking like that. Okay.
What you think, Rashad?
Introduce yourself, Rashad.
This is
Hello, everybody. I'm the engineer, Rashad.
He's the one. Yeah, okay, go.
So my whole thing with what you guys are talking about is you guys are putting a little bit too much thought into that.
Okay.
That's not a one night stand.
No, I know that's not a one night stand.
What she's talking about is they're thinking about doing long distance. That's what that sounds to me like. If you're talking to somebody that's in a different state and you're coming to visit them or they're coming to visit you, that's like a long distance you're thinking of proceeding with. A one night stand is what you explained earlier. Like I meet you at the club,
and then that's it. Right.
For that, I feel like.
For what one? That one night stand or for this?
The one night stand.
Okay, the one night stand.
For that one, I feel like women in general put a little bit too much thought into what a one night stand is. Okay. Because one night stand is specifically meant for just sex.
Right.
You should not be thinking about my emotions, your emotions, what any of that means. Like, y'all really just met to fuck. That was literally it.
Right.
But then if it ends up being good, then it's that's when it gets difficult.
That's where it changes from a one night stand.
That's what changes from a one night stand to something different. But if you feel that way and the person, man or female, doesn't matter who it is, doesn't feel that way about you, it's still going to be categorized as a one night stand.
Yeah.
But would you say, okay, so let's say I meet somebody and we met at the club, whatever, had sex, and it was supposed to just be a one night stand, but then we end up still talking. Would we say like, oh well, we had a one night stand and then we ended up together?
No, because that proceeds to something different. A one night stand is I fuck you and I never see you again
at all.
Or it's not that I never see you again. It's that we never move forward with
our relations.
Yeah. We can
But
still
what if y'all
talk.
have sex again?
then it's not a one night stand. It's a reoccurring thing. It's a booty call.
Right.
That's becoming a booty call. Like you're jumping into different categories. Right. Here. One night stand is we fuck.
Right.
You go that way, I go that way. This way. And then if we see each other again, we cool.
No, but I know,
we ain't gotta fuck no more.
But I know that. Like I know that that's what a one night stand is.
I know,
but I'm asking, what are you okay with though?
I'm okay with anything. It doesn't really matter to me. I would rather be in a relationship. I'm a relationship person.
You would rather be in a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
But I have had my fair share of one night stands, and
really?
I'm a man. This is what we do.
I mean, yeah, this is men. One night stands for men is so nice.
Okay, and there's no time that you've regretted any single one of them to not like do it again.
Hell no, men don't do that.
Because like we understand it's just sex. Like there's a difference between sex and making love. Like what she says, like kissing, that's making love.
Yeah.
Like when you have sex, my lips don't touch yours.
Touch you. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, the top lips. The bottom lips are fine. But
right.
the top lips,
we're not kissing. Yeah, we're not kissing.
That's just sex. But like emotions are involved when you start kissing somebody during sex.
Right.
So that's totally different.
Honestly, I'm sorry. Wait, I feel like you going down on somebody is definitely like.
I mean, I need my vitamins too.
Hell
like,
no.
No, that's definitely
it's not intimate for me.
Really?
It's not. It's really not. No.
I would what?
It's something you do.
Yeah,
that's
what
personal.
The fuck?
You getting into my personal.
Right, you getting up
But
close.
would you say the same thing if a girl sucks a man's dick? Is that like that's not really if a girl a nigga would get head from a bitch and just be like, okay, cool, thank you. Yeah. Like that's not intimate. Like I don't.
But for me, for this mouth to get on that, we need to be fucking personal.
Right.
I don't know where that thing has been.
But again,
for all I fucking know, you were just.
That's
true. Fucking little Sally Sue down the street.
You was in her.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
That's true.
Now
but
I'm fucking on her vagina. Like,
yeah, right.
But then again, if that's too personal for you, then just sex is still it's still different.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to. You don't have to go down on me. I don't have to go down on you.
We just
it can just be
fucking,
and then like I go that way, you go this way.
Yeah.
Because
that's how I like. For me, I just don't. That's how I know if we start kissing during sex, like. That's like my clue of okay, like we like each other. We because I'm not kissing you and don't and I've had people like try and kiss me if we just fucking and that's it and you try and kiss me, like I'll literally cut the shit right now. Don't fucking kiss me.
Right.
Like we are not like kissing is something that is important to me. I'll only kiss you if I like you, like if I got feelings for you or feel some type of way for you. Not if I'm just like, oh perfect, we fucking, I'm just horny, thank you. Appreciate you, big dog.
Right.
I hate you.
Like I don't
appreciate you, big dog.
I don't really. So, but I don't know. But basically, yeah. Like, so you guys wouldn't be open to a one. You guys don't like the one night stand thing. But how do you feel about the situation, like this multiple day thing? That the whole reason that I brought this topic up. Like, what would you do in this situation if you were meeting? Like, if
I've met several people on a cruise, and I have not had a one night stand. Like,
I'm meaning this.
Yeah, it is kind of different because you know expectations have been high, and they have had a level of connection through FaceTiming and whatever. I know judging by like what I saw and what I heard on vacation, like they've had some pretty good conversation or whatever.
Okay, so it's something.
Yeah, so it is something. It's more than just meeting somebody.
Right. It is something, but it's still like there's still some.
I don't know if she can get there in 3 days.
Right.
How about this?
There's still some.
I don't know if she can get
like
there in 3 days.
I compare it to. I've been in a situation like this where I met somebody on FaceTime, but I knew, like, I felt, I just knew that it wasn't going to be weird. Like she doesn't know that. She doesn't know that, and even she was even telling me, she was like, the way that we're talking now just started to change. It just started to change when he said that he was coming to LA. Like
change in what way?
Change in a good way?
Change kinda, but just like change in him being, I don't know, like they didn't talk like I miss you or I sexual. They didn't have sexual conversation. Like it wasn't. She was saying that these comments that he's making, he just started doing this. Like she was literally
because
like,
he know he better go and get
right.
some.
So she's just kind of like, I don't know, like I don't know. She just doesn't. It's almost like she doesn't know exactly what she's walking into. She knows the person, but she doesn't really know what to expect. Like
that's the beautiful thing. That's the experience that she's about to partake in. Like she does not know, and she should not spend her time trying to figure it out.
Right. I was gonna say, why is she expecting something? Don't expect anything. I don't expect anything from men.
Expect a good time, whatever that means.
Right. She's trying
a good
to
friend
expect,
or
like,
a good. You know what I'm saying?
But she was saying
company.
The point that she made, and I was like, this is true. She was like, this trip is perfect because we're gonna find out if we're wasting our time or not.
Right.
Because if you come and I don't like you, or I'm not attracted to you, or then I know that this is not gonna. We're not gonna go forward. Or if you come and we're like, I don't know, maybe this was not what we thought it was gonna be. Like, we're cool on FaceTime, then we know that we're not gonna go forward. So she was like, that's kind of how I'm kind of going into it. Of like,
exactly,
we're going into this is the
for
test.
Some clarification.
To see if we are wasting our time.
That's good.
Or if or if this could actually be something. So, we'll see. I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, the story continues.
We'll have an update next week.
But we want you to comment in the under and let us know what you think about one night stands or
having sex with people that you don't really know. Like, even if it's not a one night stand, just sharing that moment with someone that you're not fully, completely comfortable with. Yeah, it's just an interesting topic. Because see, for men, like, well, actually, it's still different. I was just having this conversation with my friend. But for men, like, they could just fuck a girl, right? Just fuck a girl. Just like I could just fuck somebody, right? But the sex is going to be different, like what Rashad was saying, if you're just fucking and if you're just making love. So, like, that's kind of, but there's a preference. Like, some people have preferences. Like, some people are, like Rashad was like, he's a relationship person. But there's some guys who are just like, honestly, like, I'd rather just kind of just have one night stands. I don't really have issue with that. So, it's just an interesting topic. Because I'm not okay with one night stands just because of I just find it kind of scary. Like, it can just be a little weird. As a female, maybe if I was a man, I wouldn't be as scared. But it can just be really dangerous just as a woman. But as far as meeting somebody and only knowing them,
because if you fuck around and get something good,
well, not even that. You just might be a weirdo. Like, you might be a rapist or like that shit is.
Well, hopefully you figure that out before we fucking get into all that.
Scary boots. That shit is scary.
And if so, it's like,
well, there's that. He's a rapist.
Well, that's that. What do I do now?
Right?
Is he gonna kill me?
But
I will say though that sex is so fucking important when you're determining whether you can work out with somebody or not.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of like goes both ways. Like, yes, sex happening first and then starting relationship is like, like that.
But
that
at least
technically is wrong because you want to get to know them. What happened? What are they talking about? How do they think? Da 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 da. But there has been multiple experiences where people do get to know each other for so fucking long. So if you're
no.
Your cousin and whoever this man is, they're talking. And then they start to like each other because they like the conversations that they're having, personality wise, da 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 da.
Yep.
But then once when that
they have sex and it's terrible. That's happened to me, and that was like how it was. That's like me. That's like me and Nicole. We only talked. We only talked for like 2 weeks.
You know what I mean?
We only talked for we talked for 2 weeks, and honestly, when I was talking to Nicole, I really just wanted to fuck her. Like, that's like what the end goal was. Like, I was like, cool, like. Cool. So we started talking, and then we had sex, and as soon as we had sex, that's when like the relationship built and it turned into something that it wasn't even supposed to turn into. You know what I'm saying? So which is, I mean, that's great. Like,
because sometimes your emotions are just going to be your emotions. So even when you say, it's just gonna be sex, we're just going out to get some dick, we're just going out and getting, but fuck around and get something good.
Right, exactly. And then it turns into it was like our conversations went from sexual conversations to like, shit, now me and her kind of like each other, and it was like, what the fuck did we do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's
what I was gonna say, because you could talk to someone forever, and then the sex is
terrible.
Shit.
So maybe what we're trying to say is whatever two people are, whatever. Whoa.
Ooh.
Find it.
Pause.
Ooh.
I think whoever is supposed to be together will be together, whether they have sex first or whether they just start talking first.
They both
Because either way, right.
Mm-hmm.
Either fucking way, you're gonna need to get to.
Yeah,
you're gonna get to one of them.
So that's our question: is what would you prefer? Would you prefer to get the sex first out the way? Yeah,
mind, getting to know the mind,
right.
all of that, or just physical? Just sex?
Would you rather get the sex out the way, or would you rather get to know somebody first? Like, how does that?
Yes, exactly.
I would get to know somebody.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know the answer to that question.
I do because
you do.
I could get to know you and I still say no.
We all do. Right.
I could get to know you and I have no hard feelings. Like, hey, it didn't work out.
I think my get to know is way shorter than a lot of people's get to know. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need to get to know you. Like, we don't need to talk for months. No, because first of all, I don't even know if I can even hold a conversation with you if we haven't fucked for that long. Like, I don't even know. But I would prefer, like, unless I'm just wanting to fuck, like, unless I'm really just like, I just want to fuck, then that's different. But if I'm actually kind of like, okay, like, I would like to, but I think the only reason that I'm like that is because I like the build up and the anticipation of how the sex would be when you don't just.
I think you just need to have sex first. You just need to have sex first, and then that'll determine if I'm gonna start talking to you.
But then what if the sex is so good and then you fucking hate the person? I've been in that situation.
Then that's the answer right there then too.
I've been in that situation. I've been in that situation before where I'm like, fuck, I just want this all the time, but I can't fucking stand your ass.
Right.
Like,
oof. Then that's not attractive to me.
No.
That's not attractive to me. You gotta have both.
Well, but see, that's what it's like.
Nope, you gotta have both. You gotta have that mouth. You gotta have emotion. You gotta have
everything.
Some fucking depth in here.
I guess
you gotta have that. That is exactly what I got.
If you're talking about a relationship, then that's what you have to have. Yeah, that's what you have to have.
She's still in the mindset of like, if it was a hit or miss.
I'm talking about like a just.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I was about to fuck up.
But I feel like even for me to get to a one night stand, like I gotta like what you're talking about.
You still have to okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You still gotta hang out for the first 5 minutes.
You still have to be somewhat mentally like there with the person.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You can't be like but look good.
But just fine as fuck.
Ew. Hell no. Get the fuck away from me.
Oh my God, that is funny as fuck.
The fuck away from me.
Whammy, what do you Whammy, what do you think? Because there are some there are people like that.
There is, boy.
They'll be like, what you doing?
Ew, not you, bitch. That's what we do around that.
What you want?
What you doing?
You know what? I'm done.
Where y'all going?
Can you ask me something else?
Right. I'm over you.
Shit. That is funny as fuck.
Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. So I don't care how fine you look.
You still gotta be somewhat. It's more than just the physical for you, even with the one night stand, basically is what you're saying. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's a lot of people. All these like, let's say hot ass people, they be talking and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
y'all so annoying. Like, you so full of shit.
I think the only people that don't care about that is men, because boy, these bitches is dumb.
Yeah. Dumb as fuck.
Rashad.
No, yes. See,
exactly.
but Rashad, but the thing is, I can respect that.
You look good tonight.
They're dumb as fuck, but they're just bomb bitches. So they're like,
are you gonna buy me a drink?
But men don't care because they don't care about that mental shit. If they just having a one night stand, they just want to fuck you.
Bitch, I saw that on TikTok.
Exactly. So it's different. So it's different shit.
Okay, I need to. Not that I need to experience this, but I'm like, I feel like if you could be a guy, if you could have a dick for one day.
Hell yeah. What would I do?
Would you?
Absolutely. And I would be out here fucking hella bitches. Bro, if I had a dick for one day, it is dangerous in these streets.
That's why you're not a man.
Absolutely. Period. It is dangerous. I would be the biggest fuck boy out there. So thank God I'm not.
I feel like I would still be the same.
I think you would be a fuck boy because you got personality and she got that good dick. It's over.
I'm a
bitch.
bitch.
My shit is valuable, so it's just not going.
Nah, I'm fucking. I feel like if I was a nigga's got that different mindset. It
must feel different. Sex just must feel different.
It's got to. I mean, I feel like it
from guys and from male and female, just the way that you feel sex, it just must be different for you to for guys to be able to just be like, and then girls be like, no, you know what I'm saying?
It does.
It must feel fucking different.
It does.
It's the hormones.
Yeah,
bitch.
It most definitely does.
The hormones kick in.
It most definitely does. But thank God I don't have no dick because it'd be real dangerous out here.
Would you want to experience having a dick?
Yeah, I mean, shit, that shit dangling between my legs. Now I know why Ye plays around all the time. He'd be like,
yeah.
Oh my!
And I'm
but
like,
we
that
have
doesn't hurt.
boobs.
I tell him it hurts sometimes. Like if you move him too hard, I'm like, babe, that doesn't hurt you, and he be slapping his belly button.
Literally.
I just want to take. Never mind. I just want to slap a bitch in her forehead with my dick. That's what I. If I had a dick, I would just slap that shit right on some hoe forehead. That's all I would want to do. And I'll be satisfied. Thank you. Fuck. God damn it.
Can you imagine?
Because these
niggas Tally do that if I was freaking, giving him head, he goes, pop.
Yep. These niggas be ruthless. I just want to experience that. Cause see, I'm a ruthless bitch. So when a nigga is that way with me, I really want to just stand up and be like, I can be a nigga too, nigga. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh my God.
I'm in a submissive mode right now, but don't get it twisted.
I'm fucking sweating, bitch.
Oh God, that's funny as
sweating.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
I definitely would want to experience that for a day.
For sure.
Maybe when we die,
we'll come back
as men, and then men will come back as women.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I was Yayo and he was me.
Mm-hmm. Right, I can see that.
I can see myself playing.
I think
like
I was
that
already a man in my past life. I think that's what's wrong with me.
And on that note, we want to thank y'all for listening and watching to this crazy, weird,
interesting episode. We just talked about so many different things.
We talked about so many different things.
Like,
that's what but hey, that's how the mind works. You just
we just start going.
You just literally flow into different conversations.
I think this was the most natural podcast we've had, actually.
I think so.
True.
Yeah.
This was usually like we try and like plan, like they're always natural, but we try and plan like our topics, but we kind of just like
we just let it go.
We just let it go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So know that this is like the most unplanned podcast you guys are listening to. Like we got
Rashad on. I got Rashad on.
We got Damn. Jasmine is gonna be so fucking jealous.
Mad. I got my dog Rashad on here. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see.
So come back next week for another episode of After Class. We want you guys to have your own conversations about what we talked about. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. We want to read them. We want to see where your mind is at.
Yeah.
And we'll catch y'all next week on After Class. We got Sammy up in the building. We got Sis up in the building. We got Aliya up in the building. And we got Rashad up in the building. And we'll see you next week on After Class.
Yeah.